beef? Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who
the
you
pool house
are.
is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment. Welcome.
Welcome to MME Live. MME late. I'm sorry, it is late. But I will tell you what, it was all a test. It was a test. Aaron, you win. Aaron, you win the test. You're the last man standing or last person standing of Team MME. It was all a test. Everyone else fails. Brian failed. Bradley failed. I didn't even hear from Bradley. Everyone else fails except Aaron. Aaron, you win. You win MME. It was all a test. It wasn't that I fell asleep, that I was stressed out and I slept through. It's none of that. This was a test. Props to Aaron. We have some very well prepared topics that I did not scrounge together at the last moment to pull a show out. It was just a test for Aaron. Aaron, you could tell it. You know how Zack Snyder said, "Suck it, Warner Brothers." Say, "Suck it, Team MME." Aaron won. And
Suck it. Oh my God.
Well, talking about sucking it,
Walter
Hamada, you've been sucking it big time at WB.
Killer has been too.
Okay. You're just here to spy on us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you do it better. I know where this.
Hey, Hamada. Now this was a test and everyone failed except Aaron.
It's me. What's up, everybody?
Yeah,
RJ's return to MME. Wow.
RJ, you could have
It's the return to MME. What's up, guys?
You could have started the stream yourself. You had to wait for Max.
He's not starting that shit show without knowing anything's happening. Like,
yeah, there's no links or nothing.
No title, no thumbnail. It's not like
there's something to go off of.
Yeah. So, but what do you think? You all failed except Aaron. Aaron won, passed the test for Team MME. He's the last. He hung in there like a champ. I apologize.
I would just say this. Oh, your green screen, Max.
What?
Your green screen behind.
Damn it, Kelly! You're breaking the illusion of my screen, Kelly. That was her.
No, there was no flash. It was not a flash. Yeah, it was just empty, so it wasn't a flash.
Yeah. So, do you want an update on that? Because I could tell you if you would like Max.
Yeah. We can.
So. Basically, what happened was, for the past couple weeks, the word on the street was that Warner Brothers was holding a big press screening for one of their upcoming movies. Supposedly, it was going to be The Flash.
Okay.
But the screening is happening right now as we speak. And they pulled a bait and switch, and they are no longer test screening The Flash. They are now doing a second test screening for Shazam! Fury of the Gods. At the last minute, they changed it.
Wow, that's actually news. Wait till the Snyder Bros, and I am a Snyder Bro, find that out. Oh, they're worried about the Flash. I could just hear it.
Well, would you like me to speculate? Because I could speculate and tell you what I've been hearing.
Yeah, I love some sexy speculating, RJ.
There's some talk going on that they're about to change their entire DC slate, and they might push Shazam 2 up so it releases before the Flash. And they might delay some of their movies because Shazam 2 is pretty much done already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, they
Movies
might be
plus.
looking to greenlight Shazam 3 and get that movie filming rather quickly. Because the kids are getting older. The kids are getting older.
You know this, RJ. Thank you so much for this info, because this is where I love speculation. That seems very plausible. Like,
well, here's the thing, man. They've done 2 test screens for Shazam 2 already.
Yeah,
that's a lot of test screens for movies that doesn't come out for like another like year.
Yeah, that seems very plausible. Like, they know exactly what's happening with Shazam, and they may like, I know this is more speculation that you might not go along with, that they might want to make changes, not the changes that the Snyder people want. They just might want to make changes to the Flash too, because it's a big movie. It's a bigger movie than Shazam 2. There's more stakes on the Flash than there is Shazam 2.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
That's safe to say.
Yes.
That's an interesting thought, Degrassi, if they're planning for no merger.
What do you mean? Like,
what?
No. What he's trying to say is that they might be doing some covering their ass a bit, because in case the merger falls through because of the government.
Mm-hmm.
That they might have some. They might be like testing the waters and just be like, okay, let's release this movie first because it's kind of like safe in regards to that.
Yeah. It might also just be the market with.
I think I saw
Omicron.
I don't know,
because because Aaron, what do you think? Don't you think also the budget for the Flash isn't like there's more risks even for all over the place for the Flash.
I mean, the Flash could
if you're gonna test the water,
Aquaman.
why not test it with Shazam too? Because it didn't make a lot of money the first one either, and I don't know if they have a lot of cameos in Shazam 2.
Oh, they do.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I won't say what it is, but there's a major DC hero appearing in that movie.
Cavill?
No. Think about what the movie's about. What's the title?
Fury of the Gods.
Fury of the Gods.
What DC character relates to gods? Just saying.
It's Hero, right?
Hero. Oh, Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
I can neither confirm nor deny it.
Yeah, that's the closest to the. I mean, yeah, that's the closest to the. That's the rumor. Yeah.
Well, Degrassi, that's interesting to say that they're planning for no merger. But every time we hear about these big companies, you hear like, oh, there might be issues. They always get them through. They always get I know. But how often have you actually seen the government stop them? Usually, it just happens.
No, they usually don't. They usually
right. Usually, you hear stories about, oh, we're concerned about this, but usually it just goes through anyway.
Yeah.
Especially when there's
fine. Yeah, it probably will be fine, but
it's gonna go through.
I do think they're reevaluating their slate for this year, and I think they might make some changes. I think you could see Shazam 2 move up, and Flash, Aquaman, and Batgirl get delayed to next year. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. It's just a theory. But I think it's a possibility.
So when it doesn't happen, you can't, don't go after RJ. No.
Because I think RJ's right. Because I think Black Adam's probably planned for Shazam 3.
No, I think Black Adam. I think Batman and Black Adam. They're definitely coming out this year. After that, though, things get a little more murky. Because I can see them moving some movies around.
I'm just saying Black Adam will probably appear in Shazam 3 because we need that showdown.
I wanted to look at people. Flash film news.
They're gonna want to milk the Rock as much as possible,
Man, I had a thing on Twitter that's talking about it. Flash screening. I was gonna look at people's reaction.
Pretty much gonna be praise Superman. That's what that sounds like.
I don't. Damn it! I should have retweeted that. I missed it. Oh well. The Flash film news. Okay, I can't find it. But basically, it was just I was just gonna look on Twitter for people getting excited about the Flash. Listen, I wanted to report on it too, just because what they always say that these screeners don't necessarily happen, like how these rumors online. oh, there was a screener and it was horrible or something. But I mean, that's a lot of baloney as well. A lot of people that report on that, but they do actually do screeners. RJ, they were actually planning for this one.
Mhm.
No, of course, actually, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what do we believe on screeners then? How often do they do these things? Like,
would you like to know?
Yeah,
I have a video I can show you.
Oh, okay, sure.
And it's from the director of Shazam,
David Sandberg.
Okay. All right, cool.
Would you like to watch it?
Yes, I would. It's not going to give me a copy, or it's just
No,
a video.
not from Twitter.
It's an original video that he made.
Oh, okay, sure. That's exciting.
Sure.
Oh well, he actually tweeted this out because they were supposed to.
No, this isn't from. This is on David F. Sandberg's YouTube channel.
Oh, this is for Shazam.
But somebody,
okay.
but somebody clipped this out and put it on Twitter and be like, "This is what David F. Sandberg had to say about test screens and what they do." So I thought this is David F. Sandberg explaining to the audience what a test screening is, how the studios utilize it, what it's all about.
H-Sports,
sometimes people who have been to test screenings talk about it, even though they're not supposed to. Then you might read online that a certain movie tested horribly and that it's a mess, and all of the internet will go, "Ha! I knew that movie was going to suck." Well, here's the thing.
We know he's talking about.
It's the time to test things out. Sometimes there are things in your movie that you're unsure about, but you figure, let's put it in front of an audience to make sure it's shit before we take it out. Sometimes you have double test screenings in theaters right next to each other, where the two audiences get two different endings to see which one plays the best, and so on. So when things leak from a test screening, it might be from a shitty version with a terrible ending. So reading about a terrible test screening means nothing. Likewise, there are some movies that don't have test screenings for the public. Say you're doing a very anticipated big movie or something where you really don't want any spoilers to come out. Then you can do internal test screenings for employees at the company or people that you know, like fellow filmmakers. That might, of course, skew the results a bit. So what did you think? Yay!
Oh my god.
So even when you hear good things coming out of a test screening, it doesn't mean shit. So yeah, test screenings aren't necessarily as bad as you think. Except when they are. Not sure what the lesson here was, but I learned that animation takes way too much time, even if it's simple and ugly. So, yeah.
That was a great video. I know a few. I know a few YouTubers that should watch that. Wow, very informative. I love that kind of stuff. I want to go to a test.
So
screening.
basically, here's the thing. Data Sandberg basically said test screenings don't really matter in terms of if they say positive things or bad things, doesn't matter because it's always skewed. It's not a representative of the final product anyway. They're just testing things out to see what works and what doesn't work. And sometimes they screen for employees. So of course the employees are going to say they liked it because they work for the company.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well,
the opinions don't matter, but the spoilers do. I guess, that is true.
It's really biased.
There is genuine, so they can come out from the screens, but you don't know if it's going to be the final version of the movie, though. That's the whole point.
Oh, okay.
They're not going to get a real honest opinion if the employees just seeing it, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I think the important thing to note, though, is that the test screens don't always represent the final product. That's
sure. Yeah. So everyone that reports on horrible, sucky test screenings, like he said, it really means nothing. You could have saw a different version where another group saw a different one.
Yeah.
That is shocking, though. You're for sure that they were actually going to screen the Flash in at the last minute, or that very recently something changed.
Yeah, something changed. I don't know what the heck.
That
changed,
also it really well. Let's speculate it responsibly. That could mean nothing. That could mean something. That could just mean COVID. They want a lesser risk film to go first before they do their big film because Flash needs to make money too. It doesn't. I don't know if it needs to make $1 billion, but it needs to make some decent money, right?
It's not going to make $1 billion.
Or maybe Flash is just not ready to be tested yet. Maybe it's just not ready yet. Maybe they like I said, they could be reevaluating their slate where they don't feel the need to do test screens yet because they're waiting to reshuffle things. So
I think they haven't even done reshoots yet for the Flash.
I'm not for sure about that.
If that video was accurate, Aaron, if that video was accurate, they may.
It's from the director of Shazam too. It's from
right. So sometimes they may. It's potentially they may do test screenings for a not final movie to see what they want to do and replace something and change it. So
Yeah,
they made
this is also true. You often don't know what you're seeing when you attend test screens. They always like say untitled Warner Brothers thriller, untitled Warner Brothers action film. They don't say what it is. You don't know what movie you're watching until they play it. So that's the other thing too.
Yeah.
Okay. Chubby Teddy says apparently Prometheus had a test screening that was better than theatrical.
I believe that. I believe that.
Okay. Oh, there's questions for RJ.
So I wouldn't know personally, but what's been going on is that the people who get access to test screenings and have information about when they happen have been saying that it was very, very likely that the Flash was doing a test screening on today. But it turns out that what happened was that apparently they did a bait and switch. It was not the Flash. Instead, they screened Shazam 2 for another test audience. So we don't know why that happened. We're still waiting for confirmation on what movie was screened. We should know probably in the next hour or so. But
now, if they do that, they're going to have to make an announcement soon, right? That we're changing the Flash release date.
If they are restructuring the release date schedule, they need to announce it probably by March, like probably after the Batman comes out.
Okay, yeah, you know what? That's very plausible too.
Just before
RJ,
Black Adam,
that they make
because Black Adam won't be fine. Black Adam will stay on its release date. I'm talking about like after Black Adam. That's when things get a little shaky. Because they could move some stuff around. They could move Shazam 2 to this year if they wanted to.
Yeah, that's very plausible too. That they may wait until box office comes in before they make adjustments. Like they have potential things they might do, but they want to see box office for the like if the Batman's extremely healthy box office, it gets $1 billion. They might say,
we all agree that Aquaman and Batgirl will most likely get moved to 2023. Flash,
maybe. I think if you want my honest opinion, there's still a chance Flash and Batgirl come out this year. They just move Aquaman to next year and they move Shazam up to December of 2023.
Aquaman will not be able to compete with Avatar. I mean,
maybe here's what I think. Here's what I would do. I would what do you think of this? If they screen, like you said, they might do. If they screened Shazam, that means they're pretty confident where they want to go with that.
Well, again, the movie's been done. The movie was done
release
long
that
time
first
ago.
and give instead of pushing Aquaman to next year, give Aquaman. I think Aquaman's might be more done than Flash too, right? Put that in Flash's spot.
Maybe
because
what I heard about Aquaman, what's been going on about Aquaman is that they need more time for visual effects and they want to rework just a couple story elements. Like they just want to fix a couple things in that movie to make sure it's like up to par with the first film. So I don't know. They're going to play a lot of release date chicken this year, and I think it's going to be very interesting to see what moves and what they do because I could see them moving. Because when is Shazam 2 supposed to come out next year? Do you guys know?
I don't know. Is there a date they have? I know we all know it's 2023, but let's see. We only know that Shazam and Blue Beetle's next year.
Okay, so it's supposed to come out June 2nd, 2023. Okay. Mm-hmm. They could move it up to like earlier. They could move it to like April 2023 or maybe even February 2023. Because I feel like they're doing a test screen to see if people like it, so they can greenlight the third movie and get that going as fast as possible. Because again, they want to move on a third Shazam film pretty quickly because these kids are getting older. And they took a long break between shooting the first movie and shooting the second one.
And I think
I don't think they want to. I don't think they want to wait to shoot this third movie. If you want my honest,
they want to milk Dwayne Johnson as much as possible. They want him Shazam. They want him Shazam.
Well, they also these are faster productions because less cost too than the other compared to the other ones. Like so I could definitely see what you're saying, RJ.
That's why I think they want to move Shazam.
That's very
wow. Okay, hold on.
What?
Breaking news.
Yeah. So this.
Wait. We got to do it right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me do it. Hold on. I got you. Where is it?
I have it.
Okay. Yeah. Hold on.
Breaking news.
Sorry, I did it instead of you, RJ. You could do it again if you want.
No, it's okay. So this is coming from R.C. Discussion, who's the editor-in-chief of Reviewed Cinema. He's a writer for the GWW, and he also, I think, works for the Illuminati. He's saying right now, it seems we now have reason to believe that Shazam is moving to November, meaning that Flash is potentially moving back.
Maybe Flash needs more work.
So
Guess
there's
what?
a rumor right now that
Guess
Shazam
what?
might go to November.
Guess what, everyone? Get ready for the Snyder Cut.
I know.
Uh-oh, it's in trouble.
Look. I mean,
The
like,
merger. The merger. I'm sorry. I'm just laughing. I'm laughing.
Yeah.
I could just. I know what's gonna happen.
It might need.
You could say. You listen. RJ his opinion is very important on this show. So say what you want to say about how you're gonna see the reactions about if they do have to. If
it's gonna happen. Yeah, we're gonna be.
No, people are gonna react pretty negatively from movies because like people are so apathetic towards the movie anyway. It's like people just wanted to come out already. You know, it's like just get it over with, right? But again, this is just a rumor. I'm just reading you what I'm seeing right now.
I like rumors,
So I think if the Flash gets moved, I think Batgirl and Aquaman will definitely get moved because of the timeline, how the Flash affects the timeline.
Well,
who is it? No, Grace said that the order of release needs to be. I had to go back and watch, but she said.
Grace says something. What does Grace say?
Well, you want to go back to her video? Hold on, let me go.
Oh, she has a video. Okay.
Yeah, well,
I've been
this
really.
This is a video from a couple weeks ago, but she did like a video breaking down the slate of like DC movies for this year, and she mentioned that from what she was told, the movies need to release in a certain order, which is why she speculated that stuff might get moved around. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, hold on.
Well, we know Flash has to come out before Batgirl. That's for sure.
Yeah, where is it? I'm looking.
Not exactly. You could make it like Batgirl happens before Flashpoint, where Flashpoint already happened.
Unfiltered.
Yeah.
I like No Time to Shine.
No, she's getting.
Everyone has.
She's getting a little crazy. No Time to Shine. It's getting a little out there with some of this stuff. Like,
well, we like scoops here.
I know we do. But like,
no Max. H Sports says no Max. No.
No,
I do have some other topics too, RJ. Just a couple.
Hey, Ark.
Want to talk about? Did you hear about? Okay, go ahead. Well, they could be Arkham Gaming. They could be, for sure. I have some other rumors.
Rumors are bullshit majority of the time, but there's always some.
Here we go. Rumors. So what she said this is what Grace Randolph said. She said that according to her and what she heard about the story beats of all these movies, that they need to be released in the order of Shazam 2 first, then The Flash, then Batgirl, and then Aquaman can come out whenever.
Black Adam.
So yeah, she said that Shazam 2 needs to come out before The Flash. So it's possible. I'm not saying.
Here's breaking news. Droga just saw it. Somehow it was canceled, but Droga still saw it. Do you believe him? Scooper Droga 52.
It's as reliable as other scoopers.
Oh, damn. Okay.
But no. It does seem like. I mean, listen. There's some murmurs going around that they might. So if this is accurate, what I'm going to speculate this is my speculation. They're going to swap release dates. Okay, Shazam will go to November 4th, and then Flash will go to June 2nd, 2023. That's just my pure speculation.
Do you think it's possible Shazam's can be in the current timeline as of now? It's not in the new timeline. The Flash is good.
Yes, I do believe. I do think that's a possibility. Yes.
Right. Oh, I forgot to share with you the funniness of the thumbnail. What this is about. Where it says, MME late. People know about MME late. Yes, this is actually you're not watching MME live. This is MME late when Max messed us up. But I said, hey, Aaron, I'm sorry to keep you waiting so long, bro. Do you still want to go, or do you want me to cancel? And he's like, well, let's get it over with. I'm like, okay. I'm like,
there's your tagline there. Let's get
let's get this over with. I'm like, okay, that doesn't sound like you really want to do it. Are you sure, Aaron? It's like, no, but that was his first response. Yeah. All right, let's get this over with. I'm like, wow, Aaron, we don't have to do it. I mean, this isn't a job. It's just supposed to be for fun. But you are Team MME, Aaron. But like, I mean, I effed up. You don't have to pay the price for me effing up. He's like, no, let's get it over with. MME late. Let's get this over with. No, that's very. Thanks for all the info, RJ. That was very insightful. That I love this type of speculation. It's very interesting. It
Well,
sounds
yeah,
like
'cause
it
again,
sounds like
it-
WB even without the pandemic seems like to me. And tell me what you think of this response. My opinion is this is like WB all the time. Like, what are we gonna do? I don't know. Maybe I mean, it could be other factors like the pandemic. I'll give them
I think
that.
it's also the merger. I think it's the
Yeah.
merger too. Honestly, I think there's just a lot of stuff in flux right now. Plus, you know what it probably is too? I think that Flash and Aquaman might just need more time in the oven. So you know what? Maybe if Shazam 2 is ready to go, why not just get the movie out sooner? Because the test audiences are loving the movie and you got it ready to go. It's already pretty much done. Then why not just go for it? Why not release it sooner?
Lord
Yeah.
J. Sannies, wasn't the reshoots happening for Doctor Strange 2? Well, what we have to understand
Happens
is now,
every time.
now,
all the
now
time.
we
No,
have
that's
to.
already over. Those
Yeah.
those reshoots are done.
Yeah,
those reshoots are done.
Yeah,
The movie's
Ryan,
completed.
you
But
failed the
research
test.
happen all the time.
You failed the
Or
test,
that's-
bro. It was all attested. You failed. You didn't stick by, but Aaron did. Aaron is a true. No, I'm just kidding.
It's true.
Thank you, Ryan, for coming in. Yeah, we decided to go. It was all planned for a new series called MME Late, not MME Live, MME Late. You're welcome. This is the pilot episode. Actually, there's been a few other times. Actually, there was one time I didn't even have a thumbnail. Me and Brian just went. It's a different series. Hey, Strong Arm Flicks. Hey,
Oh,
man.
can I flex on something for real quick? I'm very proud of myself.
Okay.
Last night I got all 400 Riddler trophies in Arkham City, and I beat the Riddler.
Oh, wow.
I did it. I beat
That's
the
quite an
Riddler.
achievement. Yeah. Okay, cool. Did you play on PlayStation or Xbox?
I played on Xbox Series S, and now I'm moving on to Arkham Knight.
Hey,
See
Max,
if I can,
you know
see
that's
if I
the
can
plot.
defeat the Riddler.
You know that's the plot of the.
Go ahead, Aaron.
That's
Go
the
ahead.
plot of the Batman movie.
Oh, okay, cool. Yes. I saw Zeno's channel too. He's been playing it as well. It looks really good on the Series X and S.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Go ahead, Aaron.
Well, there's a speculation about Dick Grayson, like different Dick Graysons, one in DCU and one in the Batman. Like, there is some potential truth to that.
Truth of what?
2 Dick Graysons, one in DCU and one in the Batman universe. There's potential. There's potential truth to that.
Oh, do you want me to talk about that? Because I can talk about that if you want.
I have a video.
Yeah, no, yeah, I know you made a video, but if you want the brief summary, there is a again rumors and speculation that they are going to introduce a version of Dick Grayson into the Matt Reeves Batman universe.
Yes.
So what you would have is you would have a younger Robin starting off in his career, partnering up with Batman, while in the main DCU movies you'd have a Nightwing running around. So it'd be two different versions of the character at 2 different points in their lives.
Yeah, Max. Max. I know. Probably a lot of people in the comments, Max. But you know the YouTuber Nightwing. Nightwing, who's a huge Batman fan.
Oh yeah.
He had a video.
I used to follow him when he just did gamings. Yeah. Now he's in the movie news. Right.
He has a recent video that just came out. I think it was yesterday, talking about the possibility of Robin being the Batman.
Who?
Nightwing. Who? Nightwing on YouTube. Oh.
Oh, the channel name you mean?
Yeah.
Nightwing. I forget.
001 or something like that.
Yeah, he's if you hit Nightwing on YouTube, it'll come up. He's usually
you spell like Nightwing, like the character, or
it's lowercase k, and then everything else is
yeah. Okay, I found.
Be careful, but his latest video is about latest leaks and potential spoilers for the Batman. I kind of know I kind of know what the connection whether Selena Kyle and Batman might have with each other.
This actually probably makes sense, Droga. No wonder the Batman is 3 hours long. Got to collect all those trophies.
Yes. I agree, Droga.
I'm just saying, if there is a Riddler trophy in the Batman, the movie gets a 10 out of 10 for me. If there's some form of like a Riddler trophy,
that's cool. I gotta play that game.
You know the actor in that clip. You know the clip. The 2-minute clip from the funeral, right? That was Bill Skarsgård, right? The actor Bill Skarsgård. You know he was Hector Hammond in the Green Lantern. You know the guy with the big head affected by parallax. Same actor.
Well, this is a good segue, Lord J. Sannies. I have an article up Jensen Ackles developing mysterious DC project for Warner Bros. Not about this DC project, but about the boys. So I'm going to bring up this Heroic Hollywood article. Oh boy, if they really go hard on this, I can only imagine the reaction that we're going to hear. The boys, Jensen Ackles teases Soldier Boy's bigoted behavior. Oh boy.
How bigoted are we talking?
I don't know, like probably like Peacemaker's dad bigoted. I don't know.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Isn't that Stormfront bigoted too?
Well, I was about to say, are we gonna get like as bad as Stormfront was, or what?
I don't know. Boys like to push the envelope. So let's see what he says. Supernatural star Jensen Ackles has teased at what we can expect for Soldier Boy, going as far as calling him a bigot. Before the second season of The Boys was even released, the people behind the scenes revealed that Jensen Ackles has been cast as the character of Soldier Boy for the third season. The character was mentioned in Giancarlo Esposito's Stan Edgar in the show's second season to highlight how little control Homelander had or would ever have over the Vought International. The character story in the comics, however, is a bit more complicated, with the big name being held by two different characters at different points of time. Okay, here's the quote. Let me see. Oh, Jensen Ackles went even further with calling him a bigot and how he's very much a 90-year-old man in a 40-year-old body. Okay, what happens is they kind of find me, and I've been essentially in captivity for a while. And so when they do, okay, a bigot that's been away from real life for a while, oh my God. That's been left to his own devices. I'm bearded and I look like a castaway, but they clean me up and I get my superhero outfit back on and I go to town. He's grandpa. He's from the 40s. He fought in World War II. He's just this curmudgeon, bigoted a-hole. He doesn't age, so he's this young, 40-year-old superhero who's really 80 years old or 90 years old. There's so much material here. You'll see what I mean when you see the show, but he has had a taste for people who were of his era. Okay. That's, what do you think of that, RJ and Aaron?
Yeah.
Listen, The Boys always pushes the envelope.
Yeah.
It's always very bold with how it chooses to tackle social issues and the way it chooses to handle very interesting and colorful characters. So seems in line with what they're doing. So sure, why not?
Yeah. The Patrick says, I mean, are people gonna? Do you think the usual people are gonna get upset, or are they just gonna ignore it?
It's the boys. Like,
they actually did get upset with the Homelander stuff. They did.
Why?
Because the Otzi stuff. I'm not saying the actual word.
Well, what was wrong with it? That's what I'm
no. They're like, here we go again. It's on every storyline. But it wasn't a lot because they didn't get a lot of views on it. Again, because majority of people like The Boys. But there are some woke things in The Boys where they discuss this stuff. If in their perception, I don't think it's woke, but in their definition,
well, they haven't read the comic books,
anything that addresses actualist people or white nationalists, anything that addresses that storyline is immediately woke, right?
What do you think Storefront? Like, they haven't read the comic books then.
Yeah. Well, there's also something big that happened today that I'm shocked no one's covering about.
What?
So, do you want me to do you want me to tell you about, Max?
Only if you play the clip.
Sure. Yeah, sure. Hold on.
Breaking news!
Why is that so pixelated? I don't know why.
Can I ask you a question?
Breaking news!
Yeah.
Why? Why not? What compelled you to be like, I thought take a baseball bat and hit all my plushies?
It's the baseball bat that I got for my intro back in the day, and it's like a prop bat. It's not really bat. It's not a real bat. It's like rubbery, and I thought it would be like I wanted to. Okay, I'll tell you about my character. My character, Mad Max the Mandalorian, is like a combination of everything. He's a little bit of Negan. He's a little bit Mandalorian. He's a little bit Mad Max. So he has the Mad Max jacket. He's got the Mando helmet. He's got the Negan bat. Like, he's taking care of business. So, and then I also thought it would be funny if I did that and just get a reaction from people. That's all. But I like it.
There's something big that hit the internet today. It was something. It's rocking the internet. Everyone's talking about right now. Deadline. This guy from Deadline did an interview with Tom.
Oh wow!
Andrew,
it's unlisted.
Toby all
How do you get this? It's unlisted.
It's on Twitter.
I went to Deadline's website and they have it up there for you to watch.
Yeah, it's still there. You could get it. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you want to watch it?
Well, it's 30 minutes, but yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, let's watch it. Because they actually talk about some interesting things.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured, why not? Let's dive into it.
I think something's gonna.
Hi there, I'm Pete Hammond, and happy to moderate this session. I am the only one you are looking at on the screen who has never played Spider-Man, and this is exciting. I think it's almost historic. We have the three in the last 20 years.
Come on, Anthony.
Tobey Maguire.
Oh no, Justin.
Where's Andrew?
Hi, Toby.
Hello.
The pioneer in this. And
well,
then, of course,
didn't Toby go through some shit? I mean, he's doing better now, but wasn't he have a rocky road personal life?
Tom Holland, who's completed his first trilogy. We'll find out if there's more with Tom Holland right here. Welcome and wow. I have to say right off the bat, did any of you have any idea that this movie would have the impact that it's had around the globe? Beyond all expectations.
I did.
Spider-Man. I mean,
no one believed me. I said $1 billion before 2022.
The third one now.
I did expert speculation.
I mean, I think I always knew that this film would be loved around the world. I didn't think it would be quite as massive as it has been.
Bullshit.
One of my favorite things to do at the minute is to go online and watch
he's underestimating
reactions to you guys coming in. That one scene in particular. I don't think I could ever have imagined it being so well received by everyone. So no, I mean, I guess I had an idea that people would love this movie, but in no way, shape, or form could I have thought it was going to be as big as it has been. And it's been, only the last couple of weeks have I sort of really come back to reality and come home and started to face real world problems. And it feels like we've been on some sort of really weird dream. It feels really strange.
I'm actually looking forward to Uncharted now.
In a way, but it's so exciting.
It comes out soon.
Advantage of being the very first press screening. So to me, it was brand new, which is the way anybody should see a movie. And when Toby and Andrew come in, that audience reaction was like nothing I've experienced in a long time. And especially now in the age of COVID, it's so great. This movie seems so needed to restore our faith in movies and the movie going experience. Toby and Andrew, I have to ask you though, how did you get involved? I mean, when they came to you, I can't imagine, Toby, they said, "Oh, we want you to do Spider-Man again." What was it?
I went and had a meeting with Amy and Kevin. Amy Pascal.
They said he was the last one to sign on.
And had talked about, they sort of just, teased it. I think Amy was like, "We'd love to talk to you, and you know what this is about." And I was like, "Okay, sure, let's have a chat." And I think with Amy, you're like, "No, I don't, Amy." No. Yeah, no, I know. I was like, maybe you could just give me a little bit of information, but I don't know. I gotta say, I was intrigued immediately.
Hey, Belle.
In that conversation.
We gotta be nice to him though.
Love and celebration of these movies and what it meant, I think, to Amy and Kevin was apparent. And to me, when artists or people who are steering the creative process,
I think she meant to put Toby.
She meant Toby. Yeah, she corrected herself.
I know. And love. It's so apparent.
Hey, Belle.
Anthony says Kevin.
I don't know. I just wanted to join that, and I'm a big fan of Tom and those movies, and Andrew. So it was definitely intriguing.
See, hold on. He just said, "I'm a big fan of Tom and his movies." So there you go. Tobey Maguire himself likes the Tom Holland movies. Suck it, haters.
I like the Tom Holland movies. Like, I don't want him to be too much like like his version. Like we've already seen Tobey Maguire classic. I want a little different, little difference there. Yeah.
But yes, I was also going, well, what are we going to do? And that was a bit mysterious. I did appreciate what was shared, but it was really about getting together with these people and revisiting, what was part of my history and getting a chance to like come together and there are personal things too, which are
memeable face,
kind of resolutions or a way to revisit and I'm not quite sure how to put it. It's just to get back into that, and I don't want to say like close the chapter, but revisit and have certain resolutions, and just join in this like loving creative spirit.
Yeah, it's amazing. What about for you, Andrew? I thought, well, with Tick, Tick, Boom and with the eyes of Tammy Faye, we've seen a lot of
He's having a good year, huh?
Performances this year alone. When I saw this movie, I wasn't expecting a third one on that, and amazing to see you back in these in this.
The best performance of the movie, I think, is his.
So for you, what was it like going back?
Well, I was just waiting to see if Toby was going to do it, and if Toby was going to do it, and I was like, well, I have no choice, I follow Toby to the ends of the earth. I'm a lemming for Toby. But that was sincerely a big part of it. When I was approached about it, and again, in a similar way to what Toby was saying, it was like, oh, the intention feels very pure here. It actually feels like a great creative idea and a great creative story. It wasn't like they were just asking us to come and say hi and then leave again, but actually have our presence being in service to Tom, being in service to Tom's journey and where he is as Peter Parker.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I love the destiny feeling of the multiverse expanding in this film, and actually that without Toby's Peter and Andrew's Peter being present for Tom's Peter at this very moment, he may not become the Peter Parker that he's supposed to become.
Someone could do hey, RJ, oh my God, you really want your channel to take off? Take this interview and put the fourth spot as Bully Maguire interviewing the other Spider-Man. Oh my God.
I wish I had good enough editing skills for that. Someone's going to do it before me, but
if someone does that, they got a hit video, I'm telling you. Bully Maguire interviews the Spider-Man.
He'll have lost his girlfriend.
I would love to see that. That'd be hilarious.
Down a darker path if Toby hadn't have given him that kind of mentorship moment, that better angel kind of moment. So it was those things. I get chills thinking about it even now. So for me, it was like, and it's the same kind of judgment call with any script or any film. It's like, is this a story worth telling? And do I want to work with these people? And it was a big double kind of capitalized yes. And then it exceeded my expectations because the way that Tom and Zendaya and Jacob are as a trio is just like a kind of magical heaven kind of friendship, and then so welcoming of me and Toby into the gang, and then the way that Tom works with John Watts and Kevin and Amy, it's like it's very open, it's very free, and so Toby and I felt not only welcomed but actually given lots of permission to play and to kind of find our way into being of service to Tom's story in this way. And it was just a kind of joyful few weeks that we all got to spend together, which it could have been an absolute, not like you kind of think, well, getting three Spider-Men together could go one of two ways.
Grace was wrong,
and I think it's a test.
She said temper your expectations. It's only not that many scenes. They did a good chunk together.
Way off base.
How much was it? Like at least like 20 minutes of screen time each, wasn't it? 20?
Maybe even more. Maybe like half an hour.
If we're gonna watch the whole thing, should we speed it up a little bit? Not like 2 times speed, or should we? Or is that good? Or what do we want to do here? Let me see.
I can do 1.25. I think that'll be fine.
Try 1.5 because that'll get it done. It's not as bad as you think. Okay.
To these guys that it went the way that it went, which was a brotherhood, which is just beautiful.
I have to say, Toby, I just read this morning Sam Raimi just praising this reunion of all three of you, or the putting you all on the screen together and what it was in this film. I mean, he loved it, which is high praise coming from the original director.
See, it's
here.
not as bad as you think.
How sweet. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, just came out this morning. Someone.
I've
asked me
actually
when
been
it's
watching a lot of
and,
videos like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just had high praise. Tom, for you working with them, I'm wondering, did you have any kind of rehearsal time to get used to this idea, or did you just jump in and you're all in your Spider-Man motif here?
Yeah, it was daunting. It was very daunting because we were a long way into shooting before you guys showed up. You know, we were maybe 3 months into principal photography, and you know, the date of the other Spider-Mans are coming was etched on my calendar, and I was getting closer and closer and closer. And you know, the closer and closer I got, the more and more nervous I was. And then as soon as I met you guys in Atlanta, I realized I had nothing to be nervous about. But at our first rehearsal, I had asked Jacob and Zendaya to come with me to just kind of be there as like my support system. Like, I'm going to go meet these guys. I'm really nervous about it. We have to read the scene, and I don't know how this is going to go because we're all playing the same character, and we all have to bring our own kind of heart and soul into this. And, you know, it means a lot to them and it means a lot to me. Does it mean the same? So Jacob and Zendaya were there on that first day. But I think it was really strange and almost a little unfair how they had us put the suits on and then just jump around in front of a camera together. Like, that was one of the most bizarre experiences of my life. And again, Jacob and Zendaya were there for that, to support me. But it was an amazing experience. And from day one, it was a roller coaster that I didn't want to get off. And it was a lot of fun. And like you said, Andrew, like, it was so collaborative. It was so playful. You know, from you cracking Toby's back to you coming up with the idea of pointing at us, like, it was all stuff that we came up with on the day. And it was a lot of fun to be able to play with 3 guys in Spider-Man suits. It was...
Yeah, I just want to mention, like, a lot of those big moments in the third act of No Way Home, they were like most of it was improvised, like on set.
I didn't know that.
There's like, hey, you want to do this funny scene where like I crack your back, Toby? It's like, okay, let's go for it. Let's do a scene where like I'm kind of pointing at you guys, and the line when the line where he says, "I love you guys," when Andrew says that to the other, he said that on the spot. That was improvised. That's
great. That I should, send me this video. That'll be, or you. I'm like, well, we're watching it now. That'll be a good clip out. Yeah, that's really cool that they've done that. This is also very nice because this is better than all this. No, not likely. I mean, I'll be happy if they do, but I just don't see.
Is this like a once in a lifetime moment though? Is never gonna reach this?
Right. This is not even once in a lifetime. I don't think this is going to happen again. Like, if they keep doing Spider-Man, then it'd be which Spider-Man do you include in the next Spider? You know, like they do 30 more years of Spider-Man and combine them. It's still not going to have the impact because it was done first here. And then which Spider-Man do you include? But also, like, seeing them in action together. So that was the cool part of it. You're like, oh, what's going to happen when you see No, they're actually collaborating, riffing off each other, doing improv, and having all this time together. Whereas in the Flash, he's going to be an old Batman, and he's going to help investigate.
Let me ask you this. Would you want to see a movie that's just the 3 of them, like the entire runtime of 2 hours, instead of just like a third act? It's like they're in the movie as 3 leading men in a Spider-Man Spider-Verse adventure.
I don't know. I think if there's an opportunity to make more money off of this moment in time they're going to, you can't brush it off this amount of money.
I think they're better suited for a more larger event. Thank
you, H. Barton. It's not the end of the Snyderverse either. Oh, I'm just kidding.
I think if you want to see all 3 of them back in one film, it should be like a larger event. Because I personally think Andrew Garfield should get another Spider-Man movie.
I want to see Morbius to see if there are actual links to Garfield Spider-Man.
That's what I'm leading to. Because of the other stuff involving them with Venom, Morbius, that kind of stuff. And I don't know about Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. That one I'm not sure.
Well, I'll talk about that. I'm probably just gonna play like another 5 more minutes because I encourage everyone to go watch it yourself because it's a really good interview. But
a strange experience, but one that I won't ever forget.
Yeah, and how did you guys keep this a secret so well? I know there's all that pressure on you.
Yeah, they didn't. No, Guy, they did not keep it a secret. Everyone knew.
That's a hard thing to do in the age of social media and the internet and speculation. And did they threaten you with anything here or what?
You got the worst of it though, Andrew. Because you were doing press for months.
Out there, man. I'm like out there, and everyone's like, "Why is Andrew Garfield on a press tour just denying Spider-Man?" Like the other 2 films. I'm like, dudes, like look at this stuff. So yeah, no, I definitely think I had the hardest time.
You had the worst part of it, yeah.
Thrust into the world just like coincided with having to lie for the sake of that audience reaction. I think. So, and I know I equate it to like when you're organizing a surprise birthday party for someone that you love, and they keep saying, "Mate, just tell me I hate surprises." I hate surprises, but deep down they will love the surprise. I justified my ethical kind of like unethical lying behavior. I call it fibbing more than lying. Right. it was quite. I kind of enjoyed it. It was quite fun. It felt like a game,
Yeah.
game werewolf or mafia, where you know you're the werewolf and you have to convince everyone that you're not. So I kind of like turned it into a little bit of a game for myself. I don't know, and it did result in this kind of like, even though there were all these leaks and all this stuff happening, I think like there was enough doubt in everyone's mind going, oh God, what if it isn't? What if it isn't? What if they don't show up?
I wouldn't be
And
that
then-
confident, Anthony, that it's not, you know.
That is true though. What he's saying though, imagine having to like go to do all these interviews, all these press junkets for your upcoming movies, and you have to be like, "Nope, I'm not in it, guys." That's a.
I would love it.
Remember when he was on Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel, and they showed him the leaked picture of him behind the blue green screen? It's like, nope, that's fake. That's edited. That's not a real picture.
Yeah.
And then we saw it in the movie.
Now I know this is fake, but I mean, do you think it's possible in the multiverse of madness?
It's
Actually-
been rumored. Well, here's the thing: it's been rumored for so long, but
He doesn't look that bad. This picture.
but they're saying in the latest test
Well,
screening that he
look what
wasn't
they
in
did
it.
for. Look what they did for. I just keep thinking of like Thor Ragnarok. They had people for the fake play at the beginning. It's
Yeah.
and they got famous actors.
You're
for
doing that in the
so-
next movie too.
They are doing that in the next
Thor
one. Melissa
movie.
McCarthy is going to be freaking hella.
Yeah,
Oh,
Matt
really?
Damon's
What
in
we
it.
did kind
Yeah.
of gave them that little bit of icing on top of an already incredibly deep. Like I watched the movie with Toby for the first time, and I was in pieces. Like this is a deep movie. This isn't just fan service, which it partially is, but like this is a movie that is about a coming of age, like acceptance of loss, acceptance of death, taking responsibility for your gifts, and the.
I can't wait
was
to
torn
see it
open by
again.
the dread of
I'm
Tom
gonna
Cruise
wait
that he was
though.
having to. It was just like.
We're gonna have to wait a
Split
while,
with-
aren't we?
with his girlfriend and his best friend and sacrifice that in order. It's classic Peter Parker, but it felt totally fresh.
Actually,
and
let me
totally
look at the
reimagined,
box
like,
office.
His origin, like Tom's origin story, is
We're getting
happening in his
close
third
to
movie
two.
rather than his first. Like there's something so profound. So the film, I feel, stands alone without me and Toby showing up. I hope we enhance it, but
It's
like
like at 1.4, 1.5 right now. I think.
actually, that is exceptionally moving, especially for young people. I think it's a beautiful film.
No, he's right. It is a beautiful film. Like honestly, even without Toby and Andrew in there, it was still a great movie. Like just leading up to that moment, I was like, "This is a great movie." I agree with him where he said like we were hoping to enhance it, not take away from anything, because it is like a very emotional, powerful story, even without them there. Because it is all about him trying to sacrifice stuff and all that.
So here's the worldwide right now: 1,693,000,000.
I'm gonna go see it again this weekend. Probably I'm gonna go take my
So
mom to go see it.
I think it definitely would have got 2 billion without the pandemic.
Remember, this is without China. Imagine if they had
yeah.
China. If this had China, it would have
Well,
been
they
$2
still
billion.
could get there. I don't know.
It's a little
It'd be
too late,
hard.
though, man. It's a little too late.
It's probably going to end around 1,800,000,000. I think
Easy would have 2 billion with China, easily. Like I think it would be the highest paid movie of all time if it had China.
Honestly, if I was Sony, I would get on my hands and knees and beg China to release this movie so I could at least make like another
Max, yeah.
100, like at least get a little bit more to get.
I think
to
yeah.
$2 billion.
I think it would beat. I think it would beat Avatar if it had China.
Yeah, so I'll play a little bit more and then I'll stop.
And then
We get a good stopping point.
Yeah, Tom, it is highly emotional. You have those close-ups of you, with Aunt May and then beyond, and the whole coda. If you haven't seen the movie, hold your ears, because that ending is really touching, and it's unlike what we've seen before in the Spider-Man universe. To sort of play that must have been.
And that was actually woke based on the people's anti-woke
it wasn't
standards.
There definitely was a sense for me as
That
an
made
actor this was
Toka.
the last time that I could potentially don the suit. So a lot of that emotion came from
Zentek, hot damn.
which is one of the biggest themes throughout this.
It was
film.
all
So,
part of the plan.
thankfully, I was really able to draw on my own experience and my own feelings in those moments. But this film also felt like a huge celebration.
Henry
This
will
movie
be
really is a
Marvel, but
celebration
not
of
as
three
Captain
generations of cinema.
Braddock.
So at times we would be getting into these scenes
Captain
that were really
Britain.
emotional, that they're very taxing, and I was so happy to be there that I had to go at it a different way and kind of go, wow, look at my life, look what's happened to me. I'm working with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, and we're telling this story, and I would get emotional at kind of how proud I was of the situation that we were in, and that what we were doing, and that I really believed in what we were doing. So yeah, it was tough.
Kryptons.
But anything hard is worthwhile. And I was happy to kind of really push myself and to make this film more emotional than superhero films have been in the past. But yeah, so a lot of it was I was drawing on my own kind of feelings as we went along.
Yeah, Toby, this feels like a culmination. In fact, I did a little interview with Amy Pascal, and she described it that way. She said this movie is a culmination of 20 years, what began with you and your three, and now going full circle here. Is that the way you look at it too?
I'm gonna have to buy this movie, RJ.
The end.
I'm gonna have to break my no buying rule.
I already pre-ordered two. I already pre-ordered like 3 copies of this movie.
Does this have the 45?
Oh, is it Steelbook pre-order up?
It's been up actually. It's been
Oh,
up. I
yeah.
pre-ordered the Steelbook from Best Buy. I pre-ordered the
Oh
4K copy on
no.
Amazon, and I'm gonna get the target version as well.
Does this have the 45-day rule for video on demand?
It's coming out, I believe, next month on Blu-ray. I think.
Oh,
I probably missed it. Hold on, let me see. I shouldn't buy it anyway, though.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna let Toby talk, and then I'll stop, and then I'll take it off.
End of one thing, maybe the beginning of.
Oh, it's sold out.
the
Damn
answer
it.
of What you started?
Because I haven't been paying
I'll say I
attention.
remember being on set, and it was, I believe, our last day.
Yeah, it's sold
Andrew,
out.
and it was really amazing. And I had the awareness of this, the 20 years of history, but looking at Amy and Kevin and realizing that they've been there through all the different iterations, and it was really powerful. Just personally, it was really powerful. It was powerful for me to be working with Andrew and Tom, and powerful in a legitimately moving, emotional way. And then to witness Amy and Kevin and consider their journeys through all the films, it was really impactful. And yeah, I was just grateful every day. It was such a rich experience. And as the guys have touched on, the kind of sharing of something and the brotherhood of it, it was just so rich, emotional. And I don't know, I'm not like sitting there conceptually thinking about that all the time, but I would have moments where that kind of stuff would hit me. Day to day, it was just a beautiful kind of unfolding of this story and these relationships. So I was more just like in that on the day to day, but I'd have these like reflection moments, which were quite powerful and elegantly.
I don't know,
woven,
Abel.
ultimately,
I don't know.
because it's actually, you're thinking about taking 20 years of history and revisiting that, and how do you balance all of these things. And each of our kind of series of films have, the characters we're playing the same character, but they're also unique, and the way those films and characters evolved in those films are unique. And then to bring all of that together, including all of our super villains and all of that, it was pretty wild to witness the immensity of all of this history coming together and being put into what Andrew is saying is this, standalone, worthwhile story. And I too just wanted to say with the coda of the movie, I was really touched emotionally, but also I just thought it had such a sweet elegance to it. Like, that was so amazing. And I agree in terms of the origin story and the kind of coming of age, or Tom, your character stepping into this different kind of maturity and responsibility, and all done with this like really sweet, sad, elegant touch. It was just beautiful.
Yeah.
That was great. This is like stuff you don't get to see anymore because.
Are you happy they did an interview together?
Oh yeah, I love that type of stuff. Remember when DVDs had all kind of interesting stuff, not even that long, and now that you don't get to see that as much in the age of digital.
Let me ask you this, because this is a big important question. The Oscars are in a couple months. The Oscar nominations, I think, come out next month.
I don't know.
Should No Way Home be nominated?
I don't know. I think if they had the best most popular movie category, which I think they should have kept,
they would have won easily.
Yeah, definitely. But for the best, listen, it's important to me.
I'm not saying they should win. I'm not saying it should win.
But every Marvel movie would have won that.
Nominated? I don't know, because the strength of the movie came back from all the fan service and amazingness, but was it really the most a prolific movie? I don't know.
I'm always
I don't want to say,
I'm always going to pick
movies. I don't think they're meaningless, Hans. I think they're disconnected from the general audience, but I don't think they're meaningless.
Let me ask you this then. What do you guys think about the idea, though? If you won't nominate No Way Home, what if you let Tom, Andrew, and Toby host the Oscars this year?
Yeah,
that would be funny.
Yeah.
I think they did say they're getting a host this year for the Oscars.
Yeah.
Oh, they are?
Mm-hmm. Okay. They're getting a host.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Toby would do that whole show. Like, Toby seems like he's up to do a few things, but that would be. I see Holland and Andrew doing that. I don't know if Toby's going to be I would. I might be surprised. We might be surprised.
They're probably not gonna ask them.
You think No Way Home will at least get nominated for something?
Yeah, probably.
I definitely think it'll get nominated for something.
Categories and stuff.
I would be shocked if it was for special effects, because I think the special effects were not bad, but they were not its strong suit.
No, Dune probably has an advantage over special effects over Spider-Man.
Listen, I think I hope Last Duel gets in there. I keep telling people see that movie is amazing. But yeah, I just don't think it's gonna win much. Hans says they are absolutely meaningless. No, I think you could still get some great recommendations for movies from the Oscars. I mean, they're not bad movies that won. It's not like this is the nuance that you get here, Hans. It's not a trash fire. It's not great. Like people, like the industry tries to make it think this is so prestigious. This is so great. But
sometimes the Oscars,
it's in the middle. It's in the middle.
Sometimes the Oscars, they sniff their own farts a little bit, and they are out of touch with what general audiences watch and what they're interested in.
But there's still good that could come from it.
But sometimes there is still some good stuff that comes out of it, and sometimes movies that do deserve to be recognized are recognized. It's hit or miss, though. It is.
Oh, they are woke. Yeah, sure.
Well, what's your definition of woke, though? That's the thing. They're very political.
No one can accept award, but without bringing into real world politics, and
But I mean, that's their platform, though. They want to speak about issues that are personal to them. I don't know.
I think it'd be interesting for someone to accept the award and just be like, "Oh, this was great. I'm so happy," and not even mention it.
Some people have done that. I mean,
actually, yeah. Tick Boom, amazing. Martin Scorsese, real cinema. I've actually been slightly disappointed by Scorsese's recent offerings.
Like what?
With the Irishman and
you didn't like Irishman?
It was just. Joe Pesci's performance, yes. Everything else, it was good. It's just I want to see him challenge himself in new formats. Whereas, like, I see Ridley Scott just being so prolific, doing different types of content. Where Scorsese's doing more of the same with the same actors. Like, I want to see him challenge himself with different actors too. So it's just like it's like what the Irishman was. It was like a band reuniting and going on tour. It wasn't that exciting. It was pretty much the same, playing the same beats, the same hits, except for Pesci. Pesci was on fire in that movie. And they had to get him. That was great to get him back out of retirement. But you know what I mean? RJ was like, it was like a band going on tour. It was good, but it wasn't anything new.
Okay.
And all that talk about de-aging, it was not better than the other de-aging. It was pretty. No, I'm not crapping on him, H-Parts. I love Scorsese's film, though. Yeah, I like his film.
I have a question. Why are there 2 Poison Ivies on Batwoman?
I have no idea. I'm not watching season 3.
Oh, there are? That's intriguing. Yeah. I want to watch it.
There's a typical white Caucasian redhead.
That's Pamela. That's Pamela.
Then there's a redheaded Asian woman who's now Poison Ivy.
Yeah, that's
good to me.
That's Kane's sister's stepsister. The one
I want all the Poison Ivies.
The original Pamela and there's Pamela. That's the original one. And
also, did you guys hear what Batwoman did though? It's been controversial. They gave Batwoman her own version of the Joker, and it's a black man. So they made the Joker a black character.
Heard.
Oh yes, I heard of that. I heard that.
I saw something about it, but I didn't watch. I got to watch a clip of that. Han says their woke movies have better chance of winning if they have token characters.
Oh yes, a better question here.
Well, no. Well, see, this is where people are misusing token, because token means a perfunctory, hollow representation. That means the character has no substance. So if it's a good solid character, it's not a token character. Maybe they have better chance of winning if they have a diverse characters. But you see what I'm saying there, RJ? Token means perfunctory, hollow. There's nothing substance. Like if you think about South Park, Token, the character, there's not much to him. Oh, hi, Token. So saying, you know what I mean? So saying if they have a token character wins, that means the character is not substantial. So I would say that's I disagree with your take, Hans. I do say if there's a diverse casting and there's a movie of equal caliber, the one with the diverse
put token in quotes for a reason. I think it's being like token, quote unquote, not actual token. But
all right.
Here's a good question though. Why does Hollywood want to eliminate gingers?
I have a theory about this. I don't think they're eliminating gingers. I think gingers used to be diversity back in the day. Like you had a cast, and instead of getting a real diversity,
but why is it that we can't? That's
why there's still a lot of gingers. They're not being erased completely.
Not as much as there used to be.
No, but a lot of times.
Here's my
a lot. That's my opinion. A lot of times,
what's really weird though.
gingers were put in as a diverse cast.
Can I
Yeah.
just say something that's really
Yeah.
interesting to me? And this is not me trying to like come up with a conspiracy, but a lot of ginger characters or ginger representation has been phased out by making ginger characters race bent to be black actors and black actresses. And and it's really weird that those are the characters that they choose to make black characters. Like you get rid of the ginger and you make them black. I don't know. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I think there should be representation for everybody. It's just like, why substitute one group instead of like making original black characters? It's just weird to me. I don't know. It is an interesting conversation though.
No, I think if you look at your cast of characters, I think it's a lazy thing to do to always change the ginger. But you know, what can we where can we move? Where can we get a little diversity in here? Oh, that person was a ginger before. Yeah. It is kind of odd, sure.
That's what I'm saying though. Like
there's
it's
a stereotype
weird
against gingers. There's been a huge stereotype against gingers.
Oh wow!
Because I'm saying like it's weird to me because it's like, are you basically just like making these characters black because it's an easy character to like race bent? Like why not just make an original black?
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's laziness. Yes, it's laziness. We need diversity. What characters can we do? The easiest one that changes the gingers. You're absolutely right. I think it's a lot to it. They want diversity, which is good. We want diversity. We want cool casts and represented casts, and what the easiest one to do.
I guess they don't look at hair color as diversity.
Well, in the past, that was diverse. Let's be real. If you really take your mind and set it aside and say what were the casts like before, there was a bunch of white people and like a ginger person. Let's be real. That was a lot of the casts. So that they do the laziest thing, replace the ginger. I'm not saying it's right to do that. I don't agree with that.
No, I know. It's just something to think about. Just something I've been thinking about.
Yeah, I did have a few more topics we go through rapid fire because I appreciate RJ's return, and Aaron won the test. He figured out the test, and he was here for MME late. Let's go to Geekosity. Filipina Ivory Aquino joined the Batgirl cast. I don't know about this. Did you know? Know RJ?
I knew about this.
Aaron?
Yeah, he knows too. Yeah, this is 2 days ago.
Plays Barbara Gordon's best friend, Alicia Yao.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they're both transgender.
Yeah, she's a famous transgender character from the Batgirl comics. Yeah.
And she's
as soon as I was born, I was always a girl. I was just assigned different at birth. Okay. Is this a real transgender person?
Yes, the actress and the character are both transgender. Yes, they hired a transgender actress to play the transgender character.
All right,
and there's some people who are making a big deal out of it.
Well,
yeah.
Wait till the world's changed. It's changed more than you think it has, and there's lots of different people out there. I'm perfectly fine with it.
Yeah,
I just don't know much about the character.
I'm Prince James Gordon. I'm the son, isn't it? Barbara Gordon's sisters. Brothers probably in the movie.
Do you really? You had to pay. Thank you, H-Parts, for the $2. Rest in peace, WB verse. Thank you so much. Isn't that what it said?
Yeah.
Isn't that what it said? Rest in peace, Hamadaverse.
No, it says Spider-Verse.
Do I have to read? I don't know, RJ. Do I have to read what it actually says if he pays me $2?
Yes, you do. Yes,
he paid you.
This next super chat comes from HBarts100. $2. Thank you for the support. Completely inaccurate comment. Rest in peace, Snyderverse. I don't believe it. Fake news.
Fake news.
Fake news. Just because I got to read it doesn't mean I believe it. Thank you so much, HBarts. Fake news. All right. Do you want to read it, RJ? I think it's fake news.
Sure. What is it? Rest in peace, Snyderverse?
Yeah, completely fake. Completely fake. Aaron?
Well, things are in motion.
Rest in peace, Snyderverse, something that did not really exist. But
oh, come on, Aaron. Now Aaron's Aaron failed.
It's a. I'm like, it's a fact, Max. There's no Snyderverse. There's no DC
Okay.
universe.
Look what you started.
Can I just say this real quick? What I would say, Hans, is that not necessarily, because they're just incorporating a character from the comics with a transgender actress. I mean, I think that this is the problem, Max, that I feel like the media talks about certain things differently from the actual studio. The media hypes it up a certain way versus the studio where they just like act as if like, hey, it's just a character being represented from the comic books. But the media makes a big deal like, oh, look, it's like this big superhero movie has a transgender character and actress, right? I think it's more so an issue with the media than the movie itself, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I just don't know much about the character. I have no problem with that. I'm interested to see all these characters in Batgirl for sure. I think I have. Let me see. Oh, there's the. I really like this poster. You know, I need to get one more poster from my nerd room, and then I might start doing some videos.
Okay, question though: Do you frame your nerd posters? Or you just stick one with thumbtacks?
I only have one. I only have one other one, which actually has Gina Carano as Cara Dune in Mandalorian before she got fired. The first season poster.
And you probably look at that poster and disappointment.
And I want to get another poster, but obviously I don't have a good track record of putting it on my wall because Gina Carano's Cara Dune is gone. But this one is a really cool poster. Look at that.
Oh, that's awesome.
What did you think of that, RJ?
Can you click on it so I can see the whole thing?
That takes you to Twitter. Hold on.
I can't see it.
Hold on. Let me bring up
That's
Twitter.
covered with her a little bit. The head.
Oh, let me.
But it's awesome.
It's sort of like in the sights, you know.
Yeah, there we go. That's awesome.
Yeah, click on the whole thing. Click on the whole thing. Just click on it.
Well, if I click it, it gets smaller.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, I like it. What I would just say, though, is that it kind of suffers from a lot of modern movie poster problems where it's like the floating heads, you know, like the MCU style posters and stuff, where it's just like cram all the characters into one poster and have their heads float above the sky, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think they've had better posters in the other posters have been better, but this one's all right. This one's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's an all right poster.
All right. Actually, this is good. Hold on a second. Let me bring this up real quick, and then we'll end the show shortly.
Yeah, because
Mortal Kombat
gone soon.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat sequel is happening.
Yeah. This is
Moonlight Rider to script the Fatalities. I'm excited. I want to rewatch it again. It's not bad. It's not great. There's room to improve.
This is big news. Yeah, they're making a Mortal Kombat sequel.
Guess who's better than Annihilation. I can tell you that.
The Moon Knight Rider.
Yeah, the Moon Knight. Do you know what the Moon Knight Rider wrote before Moon Knight though?
No.
The Umbrella Academy. He's the head writer of the Umbrella Academy.
Okay. That's cool.
They got a decent writer.
Yeah, writing the Fatalities. Writer to script the Fatalities. Wow.
Is what the writer could do to a certain extent. Unlike Moon Knight.
Yeah, if they go overboard on the Fatalities, that could generate box office.
Just write a decent, better story. That's what I could ask for.
Now, I did. Sorry, Brian, Master of Trek is not here. Unfortunately, Picard season 3 will be its last. Confirms Patrick Stewart.
Really?
I gotta watch this. Well, if they have a story to tell,
when is season 3 coming out though?
Probably next year.
Season 2's done, and season 3 they were filming, and then they had to stop because of
but they're back.
Scare.
Okay, so they're saying season 3.
Season 2 is March, I believe.
Okay, so just to clarify, the season they're filming right now is season 3.
Yeah, season 2 is done. Yes.
And this is the last season that they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it is now because I didn't know about this till now.
Several sequences for the 3rd season were shot concurrently with season 2. There will be no 4th season. The 3rd season of Star Trek Picard will be its last.
Now.
Let's be fair. Let's be fair. This makes sense because the actors are getting older.
Yes.
I mean, like 3 seasons is good enough, I think, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean, if they have a story to tell, I'm very happy with that. Let's not do let's be real. Star Trek is great, But I think even if Brian was here, he could admit there was some filler. Don't do the filler. Just do what you want to say. You know.
But I think with Picard, it's actually like 8 or 10 episodes.
Hey, Bill, we need to get you on the show soon. Contact me this week.
Hey, guys,
I'll totally be on time.
Did you see episode 5 today?
What?
Boba
No,
Fett.
I still have to watch it. I heard. I actually no. Last night I couldn't sleep, and I tuned in. I turned on my phone, and I saw RJ streaming. I saw him talking about it, and I was only there for a few seconds, and I left. But I didn't actually watch it because I wasn't in TV mode. I wasn't watching on TV. I could have watched it, but I was like, I couldn't get to sleep.
If this is the episode people need to see to get people into Boba Fett, then it's not the show failed.
Hans likes the idea of Star Trek more than the show itself. What RJ? What are you doing here? We're having great movie talk, Matt. Yeah, that's what.
I just came because.
Why don't you show up the picture I sent you from Mr. John Turturro as Carmine Falcone?
Darth Scipio says my vote. What'd you say?
There's a picture in the private chat of John Turturro as Carmine Falcone from the Batman.
Oh, hold on. Let me bring this up here.
I think in the movie, Selena Kyle's gonna try to find out who her father is.
Let me bring this
Carmine
up here.
Falcone might be if you know the comics.
John Turturro as Carmine Falcone in the Batman has released. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope he doesn't play it like he did in Transformers. Oh my god.
I think the story here is if it's a long Halloween, but it might be that Selena Kyle's, if you know the comics, Selena Kyle always suspects that Carmine is her father. So that might be involved in the movie too. Just find out who her father is.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. There's 2 more topics that we'll do real quick. 2 more topics because I had see what RJ have to say. This hashtag show, a Court of Owls project is in the works from DC. Now this is really this site is very rumor, just like Geekosity.
Yeah, they're kind of hit or miss. They're like iffy.
What do you think of the likelihood after they introduce Batgirl?
Well, can you? I just want to read the article real quick. Can you scroll down just a second?
It's hard to read here.
Yeah, go down.
Let me see.
Wait, hold on. The main protagonist of the movie will be Talon. Oh, so Talon's gonna be the main character.
Isn't Talon a good guy?
Okay, they're not saying what universe it's going to be a part of. Okay,
I think people want in the Matt Reeves universe. I think Matt Reeves wants to use him in some way too. Like,
no, he doesn't. From what
Hans, I did a whole video for you the other day.
From what I heard, what they want to do.
Oh, Droga, behave, brother! Look at this. Oh my goodness.
Well, this is the same man who got a lap dance on Enosh's stream in GTA 5, so I'm not surprised.
Oh, that's where the lap does.
Yeah, you didn't know
I
that?
was like, did he get an actual lap? I didn't know you're talking about GTA 5.
No, he would have got hit. Enosh's stream would have been taken off if he got a real live lap dance on stream.
I'm like, what is he talking? Like, I thought it was just being humorous and funny.
No, Enosh would have got so much trouble.
Yeah,
that happened.
I did a whole video reaction.
Everything of video games. I think if you stream video games on YouTube and there's YouTube, the games have nudity. I think do you still get hit?
Behave, Hans. Yeah. Pixelated movies still trigger probably. Droga. Well, listen. Maybe you could behave, gentlemen. I would not watch such filth.
Yeah, I wanted to mention that real quick. So the reason I don't believe that they're going to do the Court of Owls and the Matt Reeves trilogy is because based on everything we know and have heard about the sequel, it seems like Matt Reeves is going to adapt the No Man's Land story arc for the sequel. So they're not going to do Court of Owls, at least not for a while.
I don't know if it's. I mean, I didn't know if it was necessarily the Reeves trilogy, or if they get Batgirl and do it off the Batgirl,
I mean, they're doing Court of Owls into the next Batman.
Wouldn't they do that, like based off like the game that's coming out? The game that's coming out.
No, but you need Court of Owls with Dick Grayson and all too.
Yeah,
like Like it makes sense for DCU because of Dick Grayson's connection, with his grandfather.
Bullshit. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch that. Behave. I'm a married man. All right. PlayStation. I had one more. It's a video game topic. It's not very long. I mean, kind of the PlayStation Plus games haven't been that great. But what's this about? Fans looking forward to Tiny Tina's Wonderland in March. We'll want to check out Assault on Dragon Deep.
Yeah, it was the DLC that for Borderlands 2 that inspired this new game.
Oh, Tiny Tina's from Borderlands 2.
Yes,
I didn't know what the heck that was. And UFC Sports 4. I've been playing Dirt 5. Did you play Dirt 5? You have PlayStation Plus, RJ?
Yeah, I haven't played Dirt 5 yet, but I did.
Oh, it's great with the the controller. Highly recommend it. And I beat it already on my Xbox, but I wanted to play it again just with the new controller. It's definitely worth it. It's one of the controllers that really takes advantage of that haptic feedback. Very good. All right, that's all I had tonight. Thank you so much, RJ, for returning to MME. Aaron,
anytime.
Yeah, that's all I have. I think both Enosh and Matt Jarbo will be going soon.
Enosh is on now.
And then check out RJ's channel. He's doing more content. Actually, I'm jealous, RJ. I gotta watch that video. You really had a video pop recently about the deleted scene from Hawkeye. I didn't watch it yet. I was thinking about doing a reaction.
Yeah, sadly, Disney maybe blocked the video worldwide, and then.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had to delete a lot of the stuff in it, so it didn't really work out.
Oh,
so it got a lot of views, but it kind of slowed down because all the stuff got taken out that I was reacting to. So suck to suck.
Oh, okay. I was gonna react to you reacting. I mean, I didn't know it was a reaction video. I wanted to see what you're talking.
Yeah, I mean, you could still react to my reaction, but you can't see the clip I'm reacting to. So
that'd be awkward, though. It would Max look bad.
Well, I do have to watch Boba Fett. I want to see that because I heard I've been here. I have to watch it soon because I've been hearing all kind of stuff. I could. I wanted to watch Boba Fett though because I've been hearing stuff everywhere where it's. I mean, I already got something spoiled. Spoiler warning. I heard that Mandalorian's there, not just Boba Fett, and I heard when I tuned into your video, RJ. And I heard you're like, ooh, and I'm like, I didn't see what you're watching. I was like, okay. And then I also heard some people really positive. This is the episode we needed. So is this the last episode or next week?
No, it's 8 episodes.
There's 2 more episodes.
Yeah. 2 more. Yeah, I could. Thank you for the invite, Matt.
7 or 8,
yeah. So I'll see. I want to watch that real quick. I want to watch that real quick before it gets later. And I still have to. The other thing I have to do is I have to finally ship the winners of the first giveaways stuff, and I got to ship something to Bradley. I got to get Reyes. I got to be responsible with what I want to give the giveaways. I have them. I bought the packing tape. I just have to get them prepared and go. Because I also have to take my father to the doctor tomorrow. I want to be able to have the packages ready. When I take him to the doctor, there's a post office near. That wasn't. What the hell? I'm confused. Well, never mind. No, thank you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm confused. Yeah. So this wasn't you, but this is you.
Well, okay. I don't know.
Okay. And hi, Anthony Chabot. I hope you have a lot of new VHS tapes. But I will say thank you everyone for watching.
I'm prepared to get a lot of stuff.
I don't know if I need more mods though.
I'm prepared to get some stuff delivered.
Mod you? Week. I did mod the real one. I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know if that's the real one. RJ, I don't know if that's the real one.
I could check on my phone. Hold on.
I thought I modded the real one.
Where's my phone? I had my. Oh wait, here it is. All right, give me a second. Hold on. I'll check. Where is he? All right. Hold on.
Yeah, I mod your verified account. Oh, now Mercury's here. I don't believe you're the
Okay.
real Mercury.
The one that said you modded my verified account, that is the actual Matt Jarbo. That is the actual $3 theater. So you can mod that one.
There's two $3 theaters here. At the
See
same
this?
time.
I think this one here is fake.
Yeah,
this one after Anthony is fake. I think
Yeah, I'm just saying the one that said you modded my verified account. That is the real one.
Yeah. I think the one after Anthony is.
I can check. I could check on my phone. So whichever one is not the mod, that's the fake one.
And Mercury showed up at the same time. Mercury has never been on my channel ever.
Not Mercury.
That's not the real one anyway.
I know. You have no mod. Okay. Well, I'm ending the show because it's getting chaotic. I'm getting a headache trying to look at the chat.
Now I think, right?
Yeah, I did. Oh, what the hell? Now I heard myself in the echo. All right. And remember to thumbs up the video. We only have 20 thumbs up. So thank you so much. I appreciate everyone. Have a great night, and we'll see you later. Probably we'll be really on time tomorrow, I promise. Yeah, shut the hell up. yeah, right. All right, bye, everyone.
Bye.
That's not the real Mercury. Bye, everyone. All right.